everybody, welcome back. I am Kate Rebel. This is Kate Rebel's Realm, and I have to do this today. And I think everyone that knows me knows that I don't want Bubby. I don't want Bubba. I don't want Bub. I don't want Belly Bub boy. I don't want him, okay? And I'm upset about this, and I don't even want to be here. I also have like a stomach flu. Could it be because of Bubby? I honestly feel like it could be because of Bub, and I'm upset about it. I actually think he has the control over this. And he said, I know you have to record a video for me, bruh. Boom, sick. So I'm currently in agony. But, you know what a better time and place for me to do this guy. I've also made the room green because that's how I feel, and let's just take a look. I don't honestly, there was no build up for me. I just kind of went, here we are. We're here with him. He's blowing flies out of his face or something. Why do they have to make him? Like, why did we have to do this? And why? Is he any good? Who knows, who cares? He costs only 10? For a mage in the cultists, which is insane. I don't think I've ever seen anything that low. Mages are usually high. Am I high? Who knows? Lord of the Flies, of course. Bub, you bub boy. I bet you think that is just the best book. You small little boy. You think that's an important book. Sure, it's okay. It's not bad, but it just shows your mentality. And when I say mentality, I'm saying man. But you're not a man, you're a boy, bub. You're a boy. That's why you like Lord of the Flies. Because you're 12 years old and think you're cool. Always getting angry. Okay, so Lord of the Flies, great. Summoning the putrid flies, Bubby excels at support, capable of slowing and severely weakening his enemies. Slowing's really cool. If he's like pushing them back and slowing them down and he only costs 10, that's kind of deadly. Do we have reviews yet? Not yet, because he's not technically out yet. Okay. The fact that I have to look at you, I feel like just being this angry and reading the name in my head is bad. And I think that's why I have a stomach flu, because I knew I had to film this today. I honestly, I feel like there's just no other thing for this. That's it. The spawning. What's that buzzing? Yalnor Farmer. It's not gonna look good for your crops, buddy. I think everything's about to get eaten alive by bugs. By bubs. Bubs bugs. Oh wait, Bubs Bugs is a really good name for like a store that sells bugs. Or like fishing supplies. Somewhere provincial and largely inconsequential within Taya's great borders, there lived a man named Victor Aldridge, a scholar of alchemy who quickly gained renown for his dedication to dissecting eldritch and arcane substances most men wouldn't dare put scope to. Victor was initially conscripted by the cursed cult. So loud. A faction with an affinity for the clandestine and bizarre, their aim was for the young alchemist to study and harness the tides of darkness that plagued Taya, that they might wield it for their own gains. Under their auspices, Victor delved deep into forbidden texts and conducted daring experiments to understand the nature of the corruption seeping through the land. During one fateful experiment, Victor heard a voice, sickly sweet and as dark as a devil's iris, luring him to consume the spores laden with the essence of the tides. He obeyed. These insidious particles took root within him, festering and spreading like a malignant disease in his fevered state. He now heard an entire black symphony of voices, whispers of power and promises of dominion that twisted his mind and snapped his very soul. As the corruption within him suppurated, Victor's body underwent a grotesque metamorphosis. His flesh crawled and warped, and from his head sprouted a hideous mutated form. This monstrous growth between his shoulders soon took on a life and voice of its own, consuming Victor's very identity like a bulbous parasite. A ram's skull was donned as a grotesque mask over the new head's face. Tattered insect wings sprouted from his neck, and a second set of sinewy arms burst from his chest. With his new form came new power. The being that once was Victor Aldridge now referred to itself as Bub, as if the new growth had supplanted his very essence. Bubby ascended to become one of the cursed cult's most feared members, not through loyalty, but by sheer intimidation and raw power. Commanding swarms of flies, he sent them ahead of the tides like locusts to ravage and despoil lands in preparation for their corruption. The once thriving landscapes of Taya withered under the dual assault of Bub's insectile minions and the relentless decay wrought by the tides. However, Bubs now prefers solitude. Of course he does, because he's wreaked enough havoc, often retreating to the fetid swampy corners of the Blackroot Bog, where the oppressive darkness and rot mirrors his own inner corruption. It is here he lures his prey, using the dark allure of the tides to feast upon the flesh of those malleable enough to answer his decrepit call, growing ever stronger. Oh yes, the voices still clatter within his pus-filled ears. Their dark pull serves as his curse and salvation, guiding him to both ruin and ascension. He has been writhing reverently in their sinister embrace for many moons, and will for many more to come. Bub. I should turn him back around. It's a bit disrespectful, maybe. Ooh, gross. I mean, history just keeps repeating itself with you guys, especially in the cursed cult, where you go, yeah, this text, it's forbidden, it's cursed, and it will probably have a curse that will probably do something to me, but I'm still gonna read it, and we're still gonna dive into this arcana, this forbidden knowledge, because we need it. Well, guess what, Bubs? Look at you now. Not so cute, Aldridge. I wonder if that's real. I wonder if that's like part of the lore of Bubby. I don't know anything really too much other than I don't want to know, and I don't want to be here around him. So I guess what I'm saying is yikes, and I guess you had it coming. Are you happy with where you're at? Like I feel like he wasn't really upset. He was like, wow, I have new powers now, which is kind of nuts. The fact that he went, actually, you know what? This kind of bodes well for me because now I can do even more. Meanwhile, he looks like this, though. Unwell. But hey, I mean, that's why I didn't do a live stream today, so I'm just trying to film some stuff, organize some stuff, edit some stuff, and I'm so sorry that now I'm going to be behind on everything because of this, which blows butts. But hey, you guys know what it is, you know how it goes, and I'm still trying. So I guess all I gotta say is thank you so much for coming by to read this guy's lore with me. I wanted to say that I'm going to be doing bigger videos that are going to be more about Taya. I'm starting to write down some stuff. I've been wanting to kind of connect certain areas together. Like I've said, I wanted to do like a teaching lesson where I go around and see all the connections throughout the different places in Taya. Like he was from the Blackroot Bog, you know, who else is from the Blackroot Bog? I want to connect it all. I've read all their lore to you, but I think it would be very interesting to see like which heroes, which factions, which places in Taya, and then how they all intermingled with each other and kind of do that. I have a simpler one that's going to be coming out soon to kind of do an introduction to set up the vibe, and then I'm going to be going deeper in as we go, but it's going to be a lot of research again, you know how it is. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you very, very much on everything. I'm going to be continuing all the other stuff that I've been doing. So thank you for sticking around. If anybody has any suggestions, I've already taken a few suggestions from people, so I super appreciate it. I really do. I want to know what the community wants, what they like, what they dislike, what they're looking for, what the community is lacking in. You know, I can see certain things and I can direct myself to an extent, but you guys are the guys, you're the community, you're the class, so let me know. And just thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks again. And, you know, check out my Twitch and my Patreon. I'm on there almost every day, so please check that out. I have some new videos coming out on my Patreon as well, so I appreciate you guys, and supporting me on there is kind of like supporting me on here as well. I appreciate you all subscribing to me, but if you wanted to give me a little tip, hey, don't repeat that, you can go to my Patreon, and I so appreciate it. So thank you so much. I am Kate Rebel. This is Kate Rebel's Realm, and if I don't die of whatever this flu is, I will see you guys next time.